Word from Griff.
Nope.
All right.
Okay, hello Twitch, welcome back. We are taking a
Hello,
break
Twitch.
from Kings of War. We are back with our Guff shots. Thank you, amazing Guff, for taking over. 2 weeks in a
Oh,
row.
yeah.
2 weeks in a row. We're looking
Two
forward
weeks.
to
We got
lots of
2 weeks of
fun.
stuff.
Just as a quick
It's
reminder, we are releasing chapters of our book. So if you there are prequels to the game that we are currently playing, the Kings of War game. And if you're interested, go ahead and check them out. Also, if you like what you see, maybe join our Patreon. And yeah, but mostly thanks for watching. Thanks for hanging out with us. Okay, Guff, your turn.
Hi, everybody. So, we have had some changes to the Guff Shot. I know that if any Twitch viewers are watching, then they're probably thinking like, "Oh my God, I can't wait for the other half of that Guff Shot that never got finished." That's just gonna
Right?
stay not finished. Don't worry about it. Don't. That was
Well,
nothing. It
I
was a dream. It was a fugue state. You don't gotta worry about it. It since that has happened, we have had some shuffling around of the players, and I've also like all of the stuff I had written down for that was like 3 notebooks ago, and that goes for most of the other Guffshot content. Because college is a bitch, and it makes me go through several notebooks. So, uh, consider this sort of the soft reboot of the Guffshot, I guess. Same basic idea. We're just gonna ignore a couple pieces of previous sort of canon, namely that final like Guffshot. I might revisit that at some point. We might do something with them at some point, but and then also I wanted to make an addendum. Uh, the From the very first Guffshot, I gave you guys like an angel ability,
Oh
basically,
yeah, forgot
where
Oh,
about that.
yeah, totally
yeah,
forgot.
I figured everyone forgot about it. So just forget about it. Don't worry
I
about it.
never knew.
We're just gonna retcon that one away. Don't worry about it. Nobody tell Jacob. Okay.
Uh,
So everyone, this is normally where I would kick on like the cool boomy voice filter, but that's also not working.
Oh
Guffshot is is in some
no.
shenanigans right now. But in any case, welcome everyone to episode 1, season 2 of the Guffshot, I guess. I don't know. So, and again, because we have a new Guffshotter, this is with Kenai, uh,
Oh.
just a quick sort of recap, I guess, on the Guffshot. They're kind of like anime movies, specifically like how Dragon Ball did some of their movies, where like it could be canon if you squint at it, but like, nah. So we're still going to feature the same characters from Kings of War. They're just going to be in different situations, and it's going to be DM'd by me. And most of it is a lot of homebrew shenanigans, considering I don't have any of the books for D&D, digital or otherwise. So I kind of just make this shit up and see how good it is.
That's amazing, Guff. I did not know that. You don't have any of the books?
No, I have some like D&D 3.5 monster manuals, which I
Okay.
purchased from a thrift shop like 5 years ago just because I liked the illustrations.
Wonderful.
That
those
was
are
way
amazing.
before I even played D&D. I know one of them's got like a big, lovely illustrated Demogorgon on the front of it, like the big monkey thing. Oh, it's
Uh,
very neat.
Fiend Folio?
I think so. It's a big a two-headed monkey with like tentacle arms.
No, it's not the Fiend
I
Folio.
am staring at our stack
Hmm.
of.
Like that's
Well,
definitely that's almost
specifically
certainly
Jacob's stack.
Demogorgon.
It's something like that. I don't know. Stranger Things threw a whole wrench in the D&D works. Anyway, welcome everyone to the Guff Shot. Is everybody ready? Everybody here? Everybody got a little snack? Maybe got a little
Your
hot cocoa, a couple marshmallows.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, 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 yeah. So we see. Oh, that is a big stack of books.
Yeah.
We arrive back in the small copse of wood that is home to Drift River, whatever the fuck I called this place. Again, 3 notebooks ago. We come back to this lovely little town that we are currently situated in, and our heroes are Kenai, Rana, and Rowan are currently standing.
Ethan?
Oh,
Ethan.
that's right. Are using Ethan? Okay.
Yep.
So Rana, Ethan, and Kenai are currently standing in sort of the town square. I guess it's a very small town, so it's not like super big. Like there's not a lot of commotion around. There's like a couple people moving around. There's a few kids playing like hoop stick. You guys know hoop stick?
Look at my hoop, Leslie. Look at my hoop.
There you
Yes.
go. Couple kids
Goodness,
playing
how
hoop stick.
delicious. Eating goober peas.
All right, enough.
Please, copyright Twitch, please no.
Nah, it'll be fine.
So and we're back in this sort of town square area. Sitting directly in the center is this big, probably once very lovely fountain, but now it's getting on in the years. You can tell there's like bits of the metal has sort of rubbed off. There's a bunch of coins sitting in the bottom of it, from like kids making wishes and stuff. Off to sort of your west, you can see a big message board with a few pieces of paper stapled to it. The Guffshot copyrighted message board, if for the fans. And sort of all surrounding you, there are just a bunch of different small businesses, and you can assume inns, taverns, restaurants. Specifically, you can notice sort of straight ahead across the fountain, there is one specific inn, uh, Bee's Bed and Breakfast.
Oh,
That
Yeah.
I've heard of that.
you've heard of that. I get that reference. That appears to have a bit of a commotion going on inside it right now. It's surprisingly lively, uh, considering you have seen it before, and it's usually a pretty quiet joint, as most bed and breakfasts are. Now you can see there's a bunch of lights inside the windows, and you can see the silhouettes of a bunch of people moving around inside.
Moving around in what manner?
Sort of it's kind of hard to tell because it's all of the windows are this sort of stained frosted glass that you can't see super well inside, but you can see silhouettes sort of darting around. You can see what seems like people like drinking, having a good time. It's very that one scene from Home Alone where they set up all the
Yep.
cardboard cutouts. There you go.
Okay. Okay, so having a good time.
Having a good time.
Okay.
Seems
so
like
not
something
necessarily
pretty
a fight.
rowdy is happening in there.
All right. Well, what do you guys want to do? Do you want to go to the? Do you want to go see if we can find some work, or do you want to go to? You know what? Let's go see if we can find some work, and then we'll go to the bed and breakfast. There looks like there's a lot of people there, and maybe we can find some information if we need any information on the jobs. How does that sound?
Work. But there's coins all over the bottom of this fountain. We could just take these coins.
That's bad luck and disrespectful.
Oh, I didn't
That is-
know. Sorry. Just
Yeah.
silly
You-
Goliath.
Yeah.
You do
It's-
know from just sort of Goliaths maybe not pertain to this, but you do know from like social taboos, it's kind of shitty if like a kid makes a wish in a fountain and you just go up and grab the coin. So
Yeah. Got it. Understood.
And it's
Yeah,
all,
let's
like-
go inside.
it's a bunch of just like there's no gold coins. It's a bunch of like copper, some like nice stones. You know, it's the equivalent of like pennies.
Word.
So yeah, do you where do you guys go?
Yeah. Do you guys want to go to the message board, to look for some work, or do you want to go inside first?
Check out the message board.
Okay.
All right. You walk over to the message board, and there are 3 pieces of paper. You can see there is one piece of paper that it's I guess if you could describe a piece of paper as rugged, that would be it. It's a there's like torn edges on it. You can see there's what appears to be like little bits of sand on the piece of paper, and scrawled on it is a note that says, "Sheriff in need of deputies. Inquire at Dustmouth to the south. Mystery afoot. Deputies required."
Huh.
Wow, that sounds interesting. I always wanted a badge.
On this one. It is
Okay.
a frankly very nice written letter with a bunch of sort of filigree around it that says architectural or not architectural, archaeological discovery of the century. Strong backs and stronger wills required.
Oh, I
And
don't want to do manual labor.
it has a directions to sort of heading to the south, but not as far south as the other scrap of paper. It's more like a to the southwest more direction. And the final
Okay.
scrap of paper is help with the highwaymen. It's a sort of seemingly hand scrawled note. You can tell from like handwriting and the sort of dialect on the note, somebody probably in town wrote it. It says, "Help with the highwaymen. There's a band of ruffians, of scoundrels just outside the town that has been sacking caravans, and we need some brave adventurers to go real put them straight and recover the treasure if possible."
Okay. Note 3. Help with highwaymen. Okay. I mean, so far I like. Is that also to the south?
That one is actually just outside of town. It's to the west, more sort of, uh, I guess geographically. I never really set up the town geographically in the original Guffshot or this one. So this town that you're currently in is in a copse full of these like huge trees. It's a bunch of birch, pine, even some like really tall redwood ones. But it serves as almost sort of a nexus point for the continent. You're basically smack dab in the middle of the land. So, sort of out more westward, there's a lot more woods. To the south, it's a lot of more desert terrain. To the west, it's a sort of very marshy, swampy region. And to the north, it gets real chilly.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I think I would vote for the highwayman one. What do you guys think?
I mean,
Yeah, that one, and
Keep
then
it.
maybe get deputized afterwards. See how things go.
Sure. Yeah. Okay. So now, like, I guess if we the note about the highwayman, is it like signed at all, or does it say where to inquire?
It actually doesn't. It seems, as opposed to the normal notes that have sort of a promise of a reward, this is more of like a, hey, these guys are being a nuisance. Please, somebody go deal with them. Just some good Samaritan put it up on the board, being like, hey, I can't really pay, but I assume they have treasure.
Wait,
You
the
can
other
take
ones
that.
have reward? Oh, okay, okay.
Yes.
What
The
are
other
the
one,
rewards for the other ones?
well, the sheriff in need of deputies promises deputization as well as a hefty sum for the bounty of an outlaw. And the archaeological note doesn't specifically promise a reward, but it doesn't promise a specific reward, but it does guarantee an adventure of a lifetime as well as treasures piled higher than giants can see.
It's not a small amount of treasure.
That's a decent amount of treasure, or just a very specific amount of treasure stacked on top of one another, very high.
Okay, and so okay. I still vote for the highwayman.
Yeah, I'm done.
Okay. Well, all right. Let's go then. Let's go to the bed and breakfast and see if we can find any information on or more information about these highwaymen.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
All right. You head over to the bed and breakfast, and you can hear the sounds of something sort of like a nice sort of rowdy party happening inside, and uh, it's very apparent through seeing through the windows that some shenanigans are happening. And
Okay.
as you enter the bed and breakfast, it is a simple sort of two-floor establishment with a nice sort of, you can see on the left side a continental breakfast with all sorts of piled high. It's got like muffins, flapjacks, waffles, big old wide array of various breakfast pastries. And on the right side of the building, where normally the sitting area would be, you can see that a bunch of the tables and chairs have actually been pushed aside. And uh, smack dab in the middle of the room, there seems to be several attractive men and women that are all sort of lounging around on top of these chairs and tables, all surrounding something. It's real like beautiful women on Conan the Barbarian's leg type energy.
Okay.
What do you do?
Uh, just- I mean, what are they surrounding?
Well, as you approach, you can see that they all have what seems like large dishes of various desserts, potentially taken from the bed and breakfast or purchased from them. Probably purchased. They seem like upstanding people. Uh, and they have these. One of them has like a large bowl of melted chocolate. Another one has a large bowl of what seems like chopped peanuts, and a third one is taking big scoops of this Neapolitan ice cream and putting it into a another even larger bowl at the center. And as you approach, Jacob, would you like to introduce your character?
You're
Yeah, I
muted.
think you're muted.
We're watching this uh, dish being constructed with these ingredients: ice cream and nuts and cherries and whipped cream and melted chocolate, and caramel, and it's all being constructed on a banana that has a face. And it's barely a face with an expression of ecstasy.
Oh dear.
Oh yes, pour it on.
Oh my god. Maybe we want to go find information at a different place. I am so uncomfortable right now.
He gave me the character details. He didn't talk about the voice. Oh my god.
This reminds me of Hedonism Bot from Futurama.
Same.
Hey guys, you guys coming to join?
No.
There isn't anyone to ladle the caramel on me.
I'm leaving. Rana leaves.
Oh my god.
Run is outside the building. Kenai and Ethan, you're still inside.
Oh, Kenai is just puzzled. What, how'd you come about to be in this town?
I'm on the run. You haven't seen any gorillas, have you?
Nope, no gorillas. Are they out to eat you?
Yes.
Well, why are you dressing yourself in such tasty ingredients?
Sometimes I like to have a little fun.
Lovely.
Next to the dish is a banana peel on the inside, very small writing. You can see scrawled shapes, not unlike what you've seen Rowan refer to when preparing in the morning.
Oh no. What?
You said this is inside the peel?
Yeah.
Excellent.
My name's Mr. K.
Mr. Kate?
K.
Oh, Mr. Hay.
No, K, the letter K.
Oh, okay. Mr. K. Well, nice to meet you. I'm Kenai.
What are you guys doing here?
Well, we were actually just looking for some information. We're looking for work.
I've got a few gold pieces.
Oh, yeah?
Oh my god. Outside, Rana like does the whole anime like no wait, no, that's a little different. Mostly just like pinching herself to make sure she wasn't dreaming. Okay. Am I awake? Okay. Okay, she ducks back inside to see if that's all still there.
It very much is. There's still the hedonistic banana getting all sorts of toppings drizzled on him while he lays in a bowl of ice cream.
Okay, she leaves again.
Okay.
It should be noted that this banana has arms and legs as well.
Yeah.
That makes it better, definitely.
Does it?
Well, it doesn't make it worse.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What kind of work you doing?
Well, anything really. We can protect. We can defend. We can hunt for treasure. Got all kinds of skills. We
I
got.
definitely need treasure.
Oh yeah. What are you offering?
No, I need treasure.
Oh, I get it. If we bring you treasure, though, what are you going to give it to us?
I think he's offering to join the party.
Oh. Oh, you're looking for work too, then?
Yeah.
Yeah. Ever since my family got Ed, I've been trying to get back at them gorillas.
Ah, I see. Do you know where we can find these gorillas?
They're in the jungle somewhere.
Just as a note, you know of no nearby jungles. You have no idea what he's talking about.
Okay. Mr. K, do you have any friends in this area?
Sadly, no, but I make friends everywhere I go.
Okay, great.
Won't be but a matter of time. Here, let me get dressed.
Yeah, okay, good idea.
The banana stands and, with a gesture, you see the dressings begin to slough off of him as though
Schlop.
by magic. There's no other way to describe it because it just sort of fall away from the banana without adhering at all. Steps out from the tub and pulls the banana peel over himself, buckles a belt around it. And then he hops into a small pouch. You hear a little jingling from inside. With another word, a mystical hand appears and lifts the pouch and the banana up so that it's more or less at eye level.
He's just mage handing himself around.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Oh, fantastic. All
How,
right.
wait, how big is he?
It's the size of a banana.
He's
like
tiny?
an ordinary banana.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought he was a giant banana on a table.
I also thought he was a giant banana.
I mean, on a good day, you might consider him a plantain.
I think plantains are smaller, aren't they?
Are they? I thought those were the really big bananas.
I don't know. Could be wrong.
Whatever.
Okay, so this is just a regular okay.
Yep.
All right. Well, Mr. K, you're
Wow.
gonna have to get Rana to buy in on this, and it doesn't seem like she was all that into the dressings. But now that you've put those away, looks to the window, tries to gesture Rana back in.
Window is still this colored frosted glass. It's very hard to see through.
Oh, okay. Well,
Pretty good.
You can just peek your head out the door.
sure. Why don't we go outside, Mr. Bennett? I mean, Mr. K.
All right. I'm pretty keen in the fight, so if there's treasure to be found, I want to help. That floats along behind, bobbing a little bit.
Yeah, we'll walk outside, look for Rana.
She's just like right in front of the door. Still, she has that weird look on her face, like she's not sure if she's awake or like did somebody poison her? Is she hallucinating? And then the banana apparently floats out behind you guys.
Yeah.
Which honestly, seeing it float could be more distressing for Hana.
Right? But at least it's sort of clothed now.
Yeah.
Clothed enough.
Well,
And a belt.
the whole belt buckled and everything.
Right?
This doesn't seem any more or less weird than usual.
What?
Hey,
As he's floating out, you see him pull on these heavily padded gloves. Gauntlet type things.
Okay.
are they larger than him?
No. I mean, his
Appropriate
fists are-
size for a banana person?
Yeah, they're like this. The size they would fit on a pea.
Okay.
Okay, I was really hoping you guys would come back out with information on the highwaymen. Instead, you've been followed by this banana.
Hey, well, Mr. K, he has a name, by the way, and it's Mr. K.
Mr. K.
Yeah.
Mage told me that K means. Well, I don't know, but bananas have them.
Oh, good one.
Excellent.
I understood that reference.
Periodic table jokes always a slayer in a Guffshot.
Well, Mr. K here has some enemy gorillas that need handling and also loves treasure, so if he's got a nose for it, maybe we'll have an easier time finding it.
I don't got no nose.
You don't have a nose? Really? He looks a little disappointed as he squints at the banana.
He feels in front of his face for a nose, and that doesn't look like there's a nose on that thing.
Is he this picture? He's eating a banana. Is he a cannibal?
This one doesn't talk, does it?
Also,
You got
how
me
is he
there.
eating it?
How's he eating it?
Yeah, if he's the size of a banana, how are you holding a banana that's the size of you and eating it?
Holding a banana that's the size of me. That banana's like 2-3 inches long.
Can of banana bowl?
Okay. Did you find? Okay.
Can of banana bowl. That's great.
So, okay, Mr. K. Do you know anything about these highwaymen?
Jacob, if you wanted to give me I guess a history check?
Oh,
Tell you if Mr. K knows anything about them highwaymen.
I'm about to learn a horrible secret.
Okay. Super good. Okay. Oh boy. Okay. Fuck. So, you don't know any specifics. However, with talking to all of the again surprisingly gorgeous people that were spooning the toppings and stuff into the sundae, you do know that word around town is that these highwaymen have been attacking people on a specific road. Basically, anybody who walks down that road, whether it be caravans or like kids out for a walk, get a knife held at them and get shaken down. Nobody's been hurt specifically yet, but a lot of people have had stuff taken.
Uh, yeah. So highwaymen, they're on the highway and they have knives.
Uh, yes, that's what highwaymen are. We saw a notice about a highwayman problem. Have you heard of that?
Oh yeah.
Okay, do you know where it is?
I just said it's on the road.
Which road?
Uh,
Uh,
the
Well, it
east.
said west, I think, in the note. Right.
the road heading west out of town. Yeah, on the note it does specify the road sort of heading west out of town.
Oh, it
It's
does. Oh, I didn't write that
yes.
down.
Thought that was the east
I
road.
probably didn't mention it.
I came in on that road.
Oh,
Okay.
Banana got lucky. Didn't
Well,
get shaken down.
Okay. Okay. So I guess.
well, at the very least, we can see what Mr. K can do in battle if we head over there first.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah, let's kick their potassiums.
Oh, it's gonna be one of those.
He cracks his knuckles.
I miss her uppy.
He has knuckles.
Figure of speech. There's no popping sound, but he does the
The
affectation
gesture.
of it.
Oh, he does the movement. Okay, okay, I got you.
All right. Well, I guess let's go.
Y'all need me to go faster, just let me know. He bobs behind. I had a pace of 30 feet.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
I mean, I think that's fine.
we can mosey on over.
All right. All right. So you guys are gonna head down the road.
Yep.
Heading west.
All
Rana
right.
will keep an eye out for signs of, well, tracks, but also, well, I mean, tracks. If it's a road, there's gonna be a ton of tracks.
Yeah, it's pretty
But
busy.
like,
Yeah.
mostly like, you know how in movies they'll be showing the protagonist, and then like the protagonist will hear a bird and they'll be like, ooh, what a pretty bird call, and then there will be a couple more bird calls, and then boom, they get jumped by bandits. So she'll be
Yeah,
like
sure, man.
listening for stuff like that, like things that might be signals for like band if they're talking to each other or signaling to each other out of sight. But she'll also be looking for stuff like traps or signs of people that might be, yeah, lying in wait.
All right. So you start walking down the road. Specifically, three of you are walking. One of you is floating, and it's it's a very nice walk. It's a nice sort of cool, like just afternoon. Sun is still pretty high in the sky, so it's pretty easy to see on the trail, even with or on the road, even with all the trees surrounding you. Uh, and as birds are chirping, you can hear potentially the sound of like babbling small brooks just out of sight, and maybe some animals. Uh,
It's
the
a
the
bandit call.
chirp of a
No, I'm
distant
just kidding.
squirrel, and you continue walking for about 20 to 30 minutes. Can everyone give me a perception check? Oh, and Wi-Fi for the Guffshot, we are using the Forge. Just we will have like separate items and stuff. Just make sure to like screenshot your stuff where it was before.
Yeah, I did
Okay.
that for
Okay,
to
awesome.
get me back to normal. I did take
Ahead of
that
the
long
curve.
rest
Nice.
just to. Yep.
Yeah, everybody should be at full and stuff. Okay, so Ethan got a natural 1 and skills scored a 15. Damn. All right. Mr. K just floating along. 10's pretty good.
You think that's a baby gorilla? It's clearly a squirrel.
It's a squirrel.
So, as you're
Rana
Probably
hates
should ask
Mr.
what
K.
okay. So as you're walking along, maybe a couple of you are like idly sort of chatting with one another, when suddenly Rana notices those lovely animal sounds seem to slowly peter out and stop as you get further down the trail.
Hmm.
What is it?
The animal noises have stopped.
I guess there's no animals.
It's too quiet. What? No animals?
Right.
Yeah, if there's no, well, that means they're gone, right?
No. Doesn't necessarily mean they're gone. They could be gone. That might be worse.
But when I'm not around, my noises stop.
He's making points. He's making points.
Okay.
And as Rana is actually talking to Mr. P, I'm just going to go off this perception again. Rana and I guess Ethan, because that's still a 15, even though you rolled a nat one. You both notice behind you, sort of off to the left side of the trail, you hear a twig snap.
Rana pulls out her bow and knocks an arrow and turns to face the twig snap and starts looking for people.
As you pull out your bow, you hear what sounds like a whistle. To people maybe less familiar with the forest and fauna, it might be convincingly enough like a bird. However, Rana can probably immediately tell that it's a person whistling, and then suddenly you see what appears to be a bunch of highwaymen just come out of the woods. Can everybody give me some initiative?
Highwayman.
Oh,
The
yeah.
highwaymen.
Oh.
We found them. Or they found
found
us.
And
That's
then,
more like
Jacob,
it.
are you also handling all of the initiative tracker stuff?
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
Just let me know what I should put in for the whatchamacallit.
It's just
Oh, Mr. P. I thought it was Mr. K.
It is Mr. K. I didn't change it. It initially was Mr. P, but there we go.
there you go. Give him a 13 for the highwayman.
Mr. Peel.
All right.
So,
See,
Really
there
quick.
are animals. I just heard some. Oh,
you're suddenly surrounded by about probably 6 highwaymen, 3 in front, 3 behind, all of them standing on the road. And in front of you, there is one highwayman that seems to be sort of the leader. He's wearing somewhat nicer clothes. He's got a big jacket with a tail coming off the back of it, and he says, "Ah, another band of nice big rewards walking down this unguarded road."
Huh?
gorillas have tails. Kill them.
Surrender. We've got you surrounded.
That's what I would be saying to you, because you're surrounded, and you should hand over all of your valuables, madam, if you would be so kind.
No.
He strokes a mustache, very villainously.
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 Evilly.
Evilly strokes
Mine
my
is an
mustache.
evil laugh.
And it is Rana's turn.
Oh, okay, so we're going. Spirit Guardians.
What does that do?
I am going to.
It's a good one.
I guess I can place the template since it's just going to be on me. Did it put it in the chat? It did.
It did.
Oh, wow, there's actually stuff happening.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
So basically, just 15 feet radius around Rana. There are Fey spirits just kind of flitting around. And then the party is safe. You can designate any number of creatures you can see to be unaffected by it. But an affected creature's speed is halved, so they can't move as quickly. And then when they enter the area for the first time, they take damage. Or if they start their turn there, they take damage. Oh no, sorry. They have to make a wisdom save first.
Oh, okay. So yeah, as you summon these sort of spirits around.
Ooh. Guff? I can't hear him anymore. Can you?
No.
No.
Oh.
I'm assuming Rana, but I just want to double check in case Mr. P's like stats, Mr. K, excuse me.
Guff, you dropped out there a little bit.
Oh, did I? Okay.
Yeah.
Who has the highest passive perception?
Probably me.
Me.
What? What's
You
yours?
said
What's yours? I think it's 24.
Ah, I'm at 23.
Yeah, 24.
Yeah,
Ooh,
I'm close. It's
okay.
close.
Well, it's both above 20. So,
He's got the
Rowan-
wisdom edge.
Not for
or
long.
not Rowan, Athan and Rana, you both, as Rana casts the spell, you notice the three highwaymen who are behind you, who aren't standing with the supposed leader. You hear one of them say, "Oh my God, the special effects are incredible."
Oh. Oh dear.
Is
That's my action, and hold on. I'm so sorry. I lost my spell book. Right? That's my action. Yeah. And I don't think I have any cantrips that are bonus action. Oh wait, no, the cantrip has to be the action spell?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, that's I didn't
Yeah, it's not good.
Well, that's fine then. I'm good. I guess she'll just call out one last warning. Be like, "This is your chance. Surrender now." Maybe the town will be merciful when they deliver their justice.
the leader of the highwaymen says, "The only mercy you should be worrying about is if we are going to give any to you when we steal all your things." And he strokes his mustache again. It is Athan's turn.
Hmm. Hearing the guy's comment, Ethan's just gonna dodge and see what these guys choose to do.
Okay.
He's intrigued, but he will, I guess, step up here in front of Rana.
All right, so I guess it's Mr. K's turn.
Ooh, let's see what Mr. K does.
Mr. K hops off of his pouch that's being held aloft by the mage hand, which stays there. It's not going to stay there. Oh no, it's not concentration. So he. Oh, this is probably a concentration spell. Let me double check. Yeah, it is. He quickly intones. Oh no, he doesn't intone. He just makes some hand movements. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Casting the spell Kinetic Jaunt and runs over. Is it this guy? I placed some tokens on the field. I know we're doing this in the mind. So he runs over to one of the ones flanking the leader
Okay.
and winds back, doing the windmill with its arm. Slip on it! And punches him right in the ankle.
Okay.
But he does that using the Booming Blade spell.
Oh, okay.
Oh, wait. Let me double check. Oh, no, as a bonus action. So I have to do I'm not going to cast Booming Blade. Instead, I use what's called a fainting attack to make this at advantage.
Is it bonus action turn to faint? Okay, so do you hit them?
We'll see.
Okay. Yeah, give me a roll.
29.
Fuck. Yeah. Okay. Can you roll me some damage?
Plus
Right.
12?
Whoa! Fuck!
What the fuck?
Right in the ankle.
Wait, why was that a crit?
It shouldn't have been. Sorry. Let me redo that.
Oh, okay.
That makes more sense.
That makes
Ignore this attack. That didn't. Oh, that was wrong too.
Oh no.
What the hell?
We go from 40 to 4.
All right, let's do this one more time. Versatile, normal. There we go. 21. And
Okay.
that's not right either.
Oh.
But
You've got a green flame.
oh my
blade.
god! All right, there should just be an extra D8 here.
Okay.
One more. So 22 damage.
Oh no, 2 ones.
22 damage, okay.
Guffshot, baby.
Or
Just keep rolling the dice.
and then he'll dash back 20 feet to get behind Kenai.
Nice.
Peers out from behind Kenai's legs.
Okay. Well, the highwayman doesn't really have as much time to react because this banana suddenly runs out, punches him very hard in the ankle, and then runs back. And you see
It's a broken ankle.
Mr. K's punch is very effective because the bandit's leg seems to snap under the force, and he is now down on the ground. And the very villainous bandit leader who was twirling his mustache suddenly lets go and says, "Oh my God, Jerry!" Hold on. And he puts up his hands and waves, and he checks, and he's like, "Oh my God, you broke his ankle! What the hell?
I told him to slip on it.
You did? It was a good line, but oh my God, you broke his ankle." He has completely dropped the accent that he had before, by the way.
Alright, what's going
why
on
would you-
here?
Why would you do? Oh my God, this is roughhousing in a performance like this. I'm gonna get the union on you people.
The
You're gonna-
union?
You are never going to act in this town again. Who is your manager?
I'm Mr. K. I don't have a manager.
Alright,
Nobody can manage Mr. K.
okay. Okay. What? We saw.
The actors union.
Why are you? What? You're actors?
Get him, Kenai.
It's not my turn.
Mr. K's union busting.
Wait, we found a notice on the. What is it called? The board that there have been highwaymen messing with travelers.
With knives.
You mean with the other actors
No.
for our audition?
It didn't say. It didn't say actors. It didn't say audition. It said you have been stealing from people and holding people up.
The lead actor suddenly has a face of terrified realization. One sec, huddle up, guys. And all of the other quote unquote highwaymen sort of gather around each other, and you hear a lot of hissed whispers getting fired back and forth, except for the guy who is currently writhing in pain on the floor with a broken ankle. He's still there.
I was gonna say, while they're doing that, Rana will drop her. Oh, if Ethan's gonna go heal him, never mind. Rana will hold.
Ethan will come over and like pull out some bandages.
We're out of initiative now, by the way. Probably
Oh.
right now.
I've got the
Pulls out
right
some
idea, guys. We should make a plan.
And you see the lead highwayman turns back to you and he goes, "So this isn't who you aren't actors."
No.
I mean clearly not. You broke his ankle. That's clearly against the actor's code. And you're saying
Ethan's taking care of it.
you're saying the people that we have been robbing are also not actors.
That seems to be the case. Why?
What in the world?
Why would you think they were actors? This is a town. This is
Yes, with an actors guild. We thought we were auditioning
for the guild.
for the role of the highwaymen in the big play that's upcoming. Help with the highwaymen.
Wait. Hold on. Rana takes a closer look at the note.
And it seems like legitimate highwaymen were stealing from people. And you see the leader turn back, and they huddle and hiss for a few more seconds, and then he turns back. So, upon deliberation, in hindsight, it does seem like some of the performances were a bit real.
Okay. Is there even an acting guild in this town?
There's a small acting guild. They put on like little plays near the theaters and stuff. Uh, so, hold on.
Okay.
He turns back. They huddle up for a few more seconds, and then they all sort of, even the one that was on the ground, they thank Ethan for the healing, and then they huddle up for a few more seconds, and then they all turn around, and then simultaneously, they all fall to their knees and put their hands together and say, "Please don't kill us."
Did the Actors Guild tell you to do this? Who told you to do this?
No,
Nobody told you to do
we,
this?
the director of the Highwaymen play, we received a note in the mail that promised us the starring role. We just had to nail a few auditions. And he said, or they, I guess it's a note, but they said the auditions would take place on this road. They were going to send actors for a week, once a day per week. They were going to send somebody who was also an actor that had a bunch of fake gold. In hindsight, that gold also looked really, really real, and we were supposed to take it.
Can I see
What
this
have you
note?
done with the gold?
It's in a cabin just off the main road, up like probably a 30-minute walk.
Take us there.
Okay. He looks very shaken at this point upon realizing that he is a criminal.
Okay.
And all of the actors are sort of patting themselves on the back, and you hear one of them muttering about, "My career is ruined."
Okay. And so, but it seems like they're being genuine, not acting.
Give me an insight check. They are actors. I can see the suspicion where that would come from.
Oh boy, that's not not a great roll.
Um, ooh.
Oh, keen eye without such a keen eye.
Well, they're even
What?
here we go. Yeah. So,
Very insightful banana.
Mr. K's got it.
fuck, dude. I was joking about the Jack stats, but here we are. Uh, so even with the 12 from Rana, especially with the 29 from Mr. K, you can all pretty easily tell that these guys are very shaken and telling the truth. Even though they are actors, it seems like all of them are very terrified at the fact that they may have been accidentally criminals for the past week.
Okay. How long? So as they're leading us to their cabin thing, how Rana will ask them how long they've been at this.
Oh God, well, I like to think I was an actor my whole
No,
life,
not
even when
acting.
I was
Your
young.
this
Oh,
job.
okay. About give or take 6 days ago, we got the first letter, and then we went onto the trail, and there was somebody with gold, so we thought it was legit. So
Okay.
yeah, once a day ever since then, we've been, I guess, robbing people. Oh my God,
Okay.
my mother was right. I should have been an accountant. I
Have you
don't.
been Have you been keeping the stuff you've been stealing in the cabin?
Yes, the note told us to store it inside this cabin.
Okay. Has anybody come to meet you?
No.
What's the plan? What was the plan after the week? What was supposed to happen?
Well, after the week, they were going to come back for, I guess, to get what we thought was the prop treasure, and based on our performance, they were going to evaluate us and tell us whether we were getting the role. Oh my god.
So they're supposed to come to the cabin after a week?
I believe so.
Is that what the note says?
Yes,
Or
and
your letter?
he pulls out a letter from his breast pocket and opens it and shows it to you, and you can see it's written in a very fine script. You can see like this is an acting bigwig has been like it's the letter. It's even got like perfume on it. It's like whoa, this is a impressive letter.
Okay.
And it says it's exactly the story that he told you about quote unquote fake robbing people for a week and then stashing the treasure in this specific cabin, and it has directions to the cabin, which they are currently following to lead you back to the cabin.
Okay.
I've got some funny squiggles too. Pulls open his banana peel to show the strange runes on it.
These aren't runes. These are just letters. Can you read?
Oh my god.
Read? No,
Yeah, what does this say? She holds out the letter.
I don't know. I thought it was a spell, like mine.
Nope. Nope. Okay. That's very interesting.
All right.
All right. You can't read, but you can do magic.
I,
Um,
I tried to go to college, but they kicked me out.
Why?
They said I wasn't smart enough.
But you can do magic.
Yeah, just a little bit.
Huh. Okay. Interesting.
the highwayman leader is bewildered by the banana. By the way, he also does a little like pinch himself, make sure he's awake with all of the events that have transpired today.
You should have seen where we found him.
God, I don't even want to imagine.
Yeah, no, you
I'm
don't.
so just.
Okay, well, look, if your story checks out, we'll take this evidence to whoever's in charge, the sheriff, whoever's in charge of the town, and I'm sure you'll be fine. You were tricked. Just make sure you give all the gold back. We'll get to the bottom of this.
Oh, of course, we'll lead you to it. There, we're so. Oh, I'm so. Oh my God, I never thought any of this would happen. I'm so to be fooled, to be tricked, to be bamboozled like this. I never thought. Oh. And so the the actors lead you back to the lead you through the forest for again about like 20-30 minutes, sort of at first following a trail and then hopping sort of off of it, and you come up to a decently sized cabin. It's only one floor. However, interestingly enough, the back half of it seems to be uh, it seems to be sort of built into this small hill. It almost looks like a hobbit hole sort of type of design, but with a bit more of the front face of a house popping off the front of it.
Huh.
And the actor says this is the place where we stashed everything.
Okay.
And he leads
Mr.
up
K
and he
pushes the door open.
okay, yeah. Mr. K pushes the door open, and inside there's you can tell that the act immediately upon seeing it, you can tell that nobody has been staying here. The entire place is very sort of broken down, ramshackle. It's there's a thin layer of dust across everything. It's there is a bed off in the corner of the cabin, but there's like springs poking out through the mattress. It's part broken down. Uh, the the actors, most of them are still standing outside, sort of huddled up, crying about how their careers are over and various other things. And the lead actor sort of steps just inside the doorway and points over to the bed in the corner and says, "It's a loose floorboard under that is where we stashed everything."
All right, Rana will go check it.
All right, Rana walks inside and you like you try to reach under or you can move the bed out of the way, whichever you feel like.
She'll ask Kenai for a hand to move the bed
Sure.
out of the way.
Yeah, Kina will help. What, strength check? Or do we need to?
Hope it cut out a little bit for me there. Can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yep.
Rana will ask Kenai for help to move the bed.
Kina
Okay.
helps.
All right. You don't even need to make a strength check or anything. With the both of you, you slide the bed to the side pretty easily. Where is Ethan standing right now?
Don't forget
He's
to
with him.
for the boomies.
The boomies.
Hey, loose floorboard, boomies happen.
Do you want to? Well, I mean, I guess I'm not very good at finding those, but I guess I'll check. Rana will look for traps real quick.
I can look too.
Sure.
All right.
Oh, that's not a good rule.
Nope, that's intimidation. That's the wrong one. So I'm gonna intimidate the trap into revealing itself. Oh my
I'm gonna make that
god.
trap and offer a game refuse. Hey, it's fine. You looking around, Mr. K and Rana, they both sort of look it over, and you can't see anything. There's no tripwires, no terrible alchemic runes or sigils on the underside of the bed. It's just a bed, and you can see. You can actually tell Mr. K with that investigation check specifically you can see on the bed where there are bits of dust missing from people grabbing the bed and moving it, and you can see one of the floorboards has a hole in it, and it seems to slightly wiggle if you stand on it.
I'll rip that one up.
All right. Where I asked this before, where is Ethan standing currently?
He'll be near Rana and
Okay.
Kenai.
As you move the floorboard, can everybody give me a wisdom saving throw?
Uh-oh.
Somehow I'm not proficient in wisdom saves. That is bizarre.
Oh,
I rolled
yeah.
terribly.
Oh yeah.
What about -1? That's weird.
Me?
All right,
Oh, that's not me. That's you.
you move the floorboard to the side, and as you peel up the floorboard, all four of you sort of peek into the hole simultaneously, and instead of seeing a large mound of treasure, uh, you see what looks like a single amulet with a large amethyst in the center of it. Uh, and it starts to slightly glow and shine. And as you all look at it, you feel a sudden sort of throbbing in the back of your heads, and your vision starts to blur just a bit. Everybody, give me Constitution saving throws at disadvantage.
Scream headache.
Cool.
What did he say?
Ice cream headache.
Okay.
We got some real bad saves.
So, as the headache throbs, your vision is starting to blur. You start to feel a ringing in your ears. Mr. K is immediately out like a light, and Rana and Ethan both have time to sort of see Mr. K pass out, and suddenly they both fall unconscious too.
Not
Kenai,
again.
Just a little guff shot, classic guff shot, knocking the party unconscious for shenanigans to happen. The and Kenai, you are able, you feel the unconsciousness sort of brewing, but you can look around real quick. What do you what do you
Uh-huh.
do?
Well, if I can look around real quick, I will look around. What do I see?
You look and see. Actually, yeah. Give me a quick perception check.
Okay.
Okay, that's pretty good. He's got those keen eyes.
Yeah.
As you sort of glance around, the three other members of your party are unconscious on the floor, and you see uh, the the band of actors is shocked, and you see them mouths agape watching what's happened. And you also look around the cabin, and you see what looks like a door that didn't appear to be there before. A a large wooden door with a big hefty iron chain across the front of it. And then you also fall unconscious.
I'll take it. Okay.
So, in your unconsciousness, you slowly see images drift into your brain. You see these, everyone has these small sparks of recollection. Someone just added the unconscious effect to Kenai. You see these small flickers of dreamlike, strange imagery. You see Kenai. You see what appears to be you waking up on a comfy bed of moss and seeing other Goliaths around you, and everything is from a strange, slightly lower perspective than you're used to. When suddenly a large, sort of yellow vehicle pulls up in front of you, and you are shoved inside very quickly, and then the images go black. Rana, you see similar images of waking up and looking down and seeing uh, you're wearing a sort of jacket that you're not used to seeing before, and you're looking around a room that seems familiar but not quite familiar enough. And the door swings open, and you see your parents at the door, and you can't tell what they're saying, but they tell you to. It looks like they want you to be ready for something, and then you're suddenly shoved out the door, and you are also shoved into the yellow vehicle. Athan, again, similar imagery. You see one of your you hear a loud beeping, thrumming in your head, and you slowly wake up, and you slam down the off button on your alarm clock as you wake up, and there's more images of you getting a sort of breakfast beforehand, and then also the yellow vehicle appears and you're shoved inside and everything goes black. Mr. K, you have images of falling off the bunch for the first time, and then sort of these other feelings of your banana parents, one of them with a large corncob pipe, the other with lipstick and a fresh casserole out of the oven, and they also both seemingly shove you out the door. And all four of you uh, are suddenly sort of shaken awake as you blink and realize that you are currently sitting in a large vehicle with several rows of seats surrounded by other uh, shapes and images and figures, and everything slowly starts to crispen up as the vehicle comes to a stop and everyone is lifted out of their seats and sort of shoved through the vehicle and then pushed out of the vehicle, and all four of you land on the ground. The images finally sharpen up and crisp up to the point where you can really comprehend what's going on. Can everyone again give me some intelligence saves? Or an intelligence check, let's say. Okay, so that was. I think I still need one from Ethan. There we go.
From Kenai to. Sorry, you said a check?
Intelligence check, yes. Okay. So, Rana and Athan immediately recognize something is terribly wrong as these images sharpen up around them, and you see what seems like a courtyard in front of you and a large building rising up. However, as the building comes into focus and you see the other people walking around you in their sporty jackets with numbers and names across the back of them, and people carrying bags and what seems like lunches, uh, Kenai and Mr. K, for you, it's just another.
Oh dear.
Oh no, just
Jeff?
another what?
Just another.
Suspense.
Detention at Shifnal High.
You would cut out
Oh.
again. Sorry, Jeff. You cut out at
Oh, son of a bitch.
at when you were saying for Kenai and Mr. K.
For Kenai and Mr. K, it's just another day of what fuck, man. This really killed the whole fucking vibe I had going. It's
okay.
You wake up and as you see the building sharpen in front of you and the logo of the Fightin' Griffins, you can Kenai and Mr. K both think that it's just another day of drama, tests, and detention at Shifnal High.
Oh.
Oh no.
Wait, so do we know where we are? And we just know something's wrong.
As you look around, potentially your characters wouldn't immediately recognize it. However, the players would immediately recognize it. It's high school.
I'm gonna fail that spelling test again. I just know it.
No, I know, but so you said Shifnal High. So does that mean like Kenai and Mr. K know that it's called Shifnal High?
Yep.
Okay.
Everybody does. Yep.
Everybody does. Okay, right. So we're all kind of in this fever dream together. What the
Yep.
fuck is Shifnal High?
Why they make us sit down for 8 hours?
Why?
I don't know.
What is this? What? Rana panics and looks for her bells.
Well, that's an interesting thing. As everyone sort of looks down at each other, you can see Mr. K, you've got a little bit more green in your peel than before. Kenai, you're a bit shorter than before, and instead of wearing your classical barbarian's armor, you're currently wearing what appears to be a Letterman's jacket and some jeans. Rowan, you are currently wearing a nice sort of button-up shirt with some slacks and a simple sort of shirt thrown over it. And Rana appears to be wearing a similar sort of cool sort of jeans with a sort of simple button-up shirt thrown over it. And as you all look down, you have no weapons.
Well,
No. What about my bells? Rana's looking for her bells. She's like going through all her pockets. What is with these clothes? What are these? I mean, they're kind of like the front. What?
You, as you look through your clothes, you see that the bells are not there. However, you are wearing two bell-shaped earrings.
Okay. It's okay. Rana looks like she's about to panic. Have a panic attack. What is going on?
Does anybody? Well, does anybody want to help Rana with that?
Rana falls over.
Here, drink some crocodile aid.
So, what?
nice.
What?
Nice.
It's not Gatorade.
Oh,
is it?
I get it. I got
Ah.
you. Get those electrolytes.
Oh, God, it's so sweet. Why is it so sweet? Ah.
Oh yeah, it's pretty sweet, isn't it?
I've never had anything so sweet in my life.
Sweet, or like that's sweet.
Like, what? Okay, but seriously, guys. What the fuck?
I don't know what to tell you.
Well, yeah, Kenai doesn't really know what the concept of high school is.
Now you do.
No, neither does Rana.
Um, well, should we go? Should we go to class?
No!
As you
What?
sort of, as your brain sort of, as things are becoming clearer, you try and think back earlier in the day, and you can remember something about highwaymen and walking down a forest trail, but those memories seem to be almost sort of getting clouded by thoughts of uh Kenai, your wild parties with the basketball team last night, and Rana, you staying up to study for some sort of history exam, and Mr. K, whatever a banana would study for, and Ethan, your chemistry test that you have today has been a big stressor on you. And all of you, even though Rana and Ethan, they both realize that something is wrong here. Mr. K and everybody has this idea that of this high school that you're in.
I was thinking about later we go behind the bleachers and maybe talk some MJ, if you know what I mean.
Oh my god.
uh, well,
Rana turns around and tries to walk home.
where's home?
The truancy officer will come after you.
Rana, give me a Constitution saving throw with
Oh, no.
no bonuses.
Wait, so what is that? I feel like that's just
D20.
Just roll a d20.
So what is that? Oh, okay.
Yeah, so you start to turn to walk away, but you're suddenly just you're filled with this overwhelming teen angst and guilt, and suddenly you know, like, if you walk away you're going to get in trouble and your parents will be disappointed in you, and you can't bring yourself to do it, and you turn yourself back around.
Rana, I think we gotta get through this school day. I think we gotta do it.
What?
Probably
You
the
know where
only
my
way out.
phone world is? I forget.
Do you have a
So
sense
that's
of
another
what time
thing.
in the day it is?
It is very early in the morning. Like, it is like headache inducingly early in the morning. You
It's
can
that
see
like
the
8 a.m.
sun.
for you, Cuff?
Man, it's, by standard terms, it's probably like just before 7 a.m.
Okay.
Oh, so you've been up for like an hour and a half. Mr. K walks inside. Or
Well,
does he float inside? Does he have a floating hand still?
that's a fun thing.
Oh, good
Mr.
question.
K, uh, Mr. K does still have a floating hand. However, instead of a small bag you're being carried in, it seems to be a baseball mitt. It's
Fine with this?
That's cool.
it's
It's kind of like a
laying
bed.
on
Lay down in it. The mage hand puts the mitt on. Carries.
it.
Mr. K, what's your first class? Kina will ask.
Gotta go to the front office again. I always forget.
Well, that's another interesting thing. You all, even Mr. K, sort of strapped around his waist where his belt was in a previous life. You all have this a sort of book bag. Mr. K has this large yellow fanny pack. Ethan has sort of an older over the shoulder sort of satchel type thing, and both Rana and Kenai have large backpacks.
Yeah. Mine's probably really heavy with lots of books.
Lots of books.
I hate
Rana
this. There's something
turbo
wrong.
nerd.
This is so wrong. This is wrong.
Ron
wrong.
or Kenai will look through his backpack to see if he can find a class schedule. I gotta get to class, guys.
You look through the book bag, and you have several books inside of it. You have your extra set of clothes as well. Your like basketball jersey and some shorts. An extra set of tennis shoes, and yeah, that's pretty close to what Ethan's wearing, just in the Discord. And you do see, however, at the bottom of your backpack, you pull out what seems to be a small scroll with the logo of the shift.
Oh
Oh,
no,
you dropped again.
you said it again.
High fighting
Griffins.
griffins on it. Oh, sorry. You as you reach the bottom of your book bag, you pull out a small scroll that has the logo of the Shifnal High Fighting Griffins on it.
Okay, can I open the scroll?
Yeah, you open the scroll, and it starts out a little bit hazy, but it slowly forms a schedule for you. You can see that 10 minutes from now you have your first class, and then subsequently you have about 6 periods through the day. Your first period is your first period is science, and then after that you can see uh, rather unusually, there's a big block of time that says it is dedicated to the Duke's fitness test,
Oh,
Oh.
where your
Uh-oh.
second period usually would be.
okay.
Rana will, after seeing Kenai pull that out, Rana will dig into her backpack and see if she can find one.
Same with
You dig into
Ethan.
your bag, and yep. Mr. K, you also going to do that?
Once they all three do, then Mr. K realizes and looks in his.
Okay. And yeah, you all pull out similar schedules. Mr. K and Kenai, you actually have the same science class together, and Rana and Ethan both have the same history class first period.
Okay, so but does it do that hazy thing where it's like hazy and then it turns into a schedule?
Yes, it's sort of similar to yeah, the script seems to sort of appear on the page as you roll open the scroll. I said it was
Okay.
going to be similar to something, and then I couldn't think of anything
R-
that would be similar to.
Rana tries to she like stares really hard at the scroll and like asks it mentally like what is wrong? Something's wrong. Like how do I go home? And she sees
It
if
is a
there's any
piece of paper.
reaction from a scroll. Oh, okay, I
Yeah,
know, but
there's no reaction.
she just
I
waits for a
got
little
you.
bit.
Hey, look,
However,
my squiggles are like your squiggles. What does that mean?
Oh.
oh, Mr. K still can't read.
Kenai will reach over toward Mr. K's scroll and then compare it to his and say, "Hey, look, we have the same schedule."
And you all, during what would be the second period, you all have the Duke's fitness test written down. It seems to be sort of a special school-wide almost event.
Yeah. Well, Kenai will put on the baseball glove with Mr. K inside of it, and
Oh, okay.
You squished my mage hand.
and say, "Well, we've got science class, and it looks like we're all going to meet up for this fitness test. I think that's the only way out, guys.
Ow.
What do you think?"
All right. I guess we'll go to history class. This feels real weird, but gotta do what you gotta do.
Any other ideas?
Nope. Rana rolls up her scroll.
Really quick, does anybody just like take a look around the front of the school?
Sure, yeah.
The most leading question ever.
I take a look around at the front of the school.
As things become a bit more sharper and you're all sort of walking in, you do see in out the front of the school on this large sort of lawn, there's a tree, and currently sitting under that tree, it takes a second to recognize him, but you can see it's Ambrose is there.
Oh.
No, off to class.
Uh, uh, wait, do we know him?
Oh yeah, you still remember Ambrose.
Okay.
Specifically Rana and Athan. You have memories of Ambrose being this crazy mystic something or other with all these crazy spells and powers, and Mr. K and Kenai both remember Ambrose. All of you, however, have memories of Ambrose being sort of just a punk,
Oh.
constantly like skipping class and hanging out with the more the rowdier sort of edges of the high school society.
Uh,
I think he tried to sell me something once.
Probably did.
Rana pats Ethan's shoulder like really quickly. It's like, "That's Ambrose. That's Ambrose. Maybe he can tell us something." And
Oh,
so
okay.
she goes over to Ambrose. Ambrose, help! Something's wrong.
As you approach Ambrose, you can see instead of his normal sort of long, flowy warlock robes, he's currently wearing a ripped black tank top with a band name of some metal band you can't really translate because it's in that crazy like bunch of sticks looking font, along with some ripped jeans and some combat boots, and he has a lot of sort of crudely applied eyeliner on, as well as a spiked collar that he's currently wearing. And you can see there's a couple sort of you can see he is currently doodling with a Sharpie some octopus tentacles on his arm.
Uh-huh.
And as you approach, he looks at you and goes, "Oh shit, hey guys, what's going on?"
Well, that's what we no. Um, that's what we came to ask you. What's going on? Like, what? Why are we here?
Uh, cause it's Monday.
Uh, you don't remember anything? Is this? I don't even know if it's actually you. I hate this. I guess I'm going to class. Whatever the fuck a class
What,
is.
what class? What class do you have next, Ambrose? Or first, I guess.
Oh, Ambrose pulls out his sort of scroll and looks at it, and he says, "Well, interestingly enough, it says for first period math, but I'm gonna skip it to hang out at the Fantasy 7-Eleven with Valis. If you guys, I would invite you guys to come, but I know you're all nerds, so
Well, I already tried to leave and I couldn't. So yeah, I guess I'm going to class.
yeah, you gotta loosen up sometimes, Rana. Come on, not even
Yeah.
leaving the campus. Come on, nerd."
Yeah. Whatever. Okay, I'm leaving. Bye, Ambrose. Thanks for nothing.
Man, what? All right. Ambrose looks a little bit dejected as you say that, and you see him sort of stand up, stretch, and he dimension doors away.
Oh,
What?
what? Oh, take it.
Damn it! He could have taken me with him. What is going on? I guess we're going to class.
Yep.
Okay, so
Class
we go to
time.
class. I guess we're going to history class.
All right, you head inside, and inside the school, there's all of these, it looks like a high school. There's a bunch of lockers on either side of the packed hallway. You can see there's a bunch of school colors, purple and gold, of course, lockers on either side. Uh, there's people sort of milling about, shooting the shit, just talking shenanigans and stuff, doing teen stuff. A couple of them are like crumpling up papers and throwing them at a clock that's hanging up on the wall. And as you sort of walk through the school, you can you can't surprisingly remember specifically which locker is yours, but you do remember how to get to the classrooms.
I never had a locker.
Oh, fun
Oh,
fact.
Fun fact. Yeah.
got some Hawkeye lore.
Right. Yeah.
Did any of you guys go to the same high school? Out
No.
of curiosity.
No.
Believe it or
Oh.
not, no.
Well, I knew that, Guff. All right. Well, guys, it's been a great morning. I'll see you at Duke's Fitness Challenge. Be ready.
Yep. Nope.
And I flexes.
Good luck.
He fluxes.
And walks with Mr. K, I suppose, in
Yeah.
glove mitt.
Okay,
Well,
we'll
science class.
play in the glove.
All right, so is everybody heading to class?
Yeah.
Yep.
All right. So, Mr. K and Kenai both head to their science class, and Rana and Rowan both head to the same history course. The as you sort of walk into class, you can see that the teacher is a bit hazy as you walk in. Things are everything looks a little bit blurry, and then you blink your eyes and you recognize the teacher as Mr. Shiffin.
Who?
What?
Mr. Shiffin.
This Shiffin. At Shiffin Hall High.
At Shifnal High, yeah.
And he teaches
Winky
history.
Yeah, he teaches history.
And
Shifnal
science?
history at Shifnal High, Mr. Shiffin. No, the science, they're in a different classroom at
Oh,
this
so
point.
this is just Rana and
This is just
Ethan.
Rana and Nathan right now. We'll get
Okay.
back to Mr. Banana and Kenai in a second here.
Okay. Okay.
And as you go to sit down, you notice that there's a empty desk next to you, and all of the other desks slowly start to get filled. And as the professor is about to start class, there's a knock on the classroom door, and the door swings open, and you can see a large, burly man wearing school colors is holding Ambrose by the arm, and he says to the professor, "Caught this one trying to dimension door on school property."
Thought
Says
you had
this
math
is
class.
first class. And Ambrose sort of shrugs off the arm and pouty, angstily walks to the back of the classroom and sits down next to Rana.
I thought you said you had math class first.
I fucking lied.
Okay.
I was messing with you, Rana. We have the same class together every morning.
Sure. Do you dimension door every day?
I try to, but fucking big, tough and dumbass gets me every time. And the security officer at the front of the class goes, "I heard that, you little shit." And then
How
he
does-
Oh,
How does
God.
he get you? I watched you dimension door away. How does he get you?
it's the school. The people are allowed to use magic here, but it's really restricted. You should know this, Rana. We've tried dimension dooring to get to that concert you wanted to go to with your friends, and they caught us then too, like last year.
Okay. What kind of magic can I do?
I don't know.
Does everybody do magic?
I do because I'm studying it. I'm gonna try to,
Is there a magic class?
do a. No, what? Why? No, it's extracurriculars are all magic. What do you? Are you feeling okay?
No.
You said you needed help earlier. Are you?
Yeah. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna be sick.
Oh, do you want to go to the nurse? I guess.
No, I pretty much don't trust anything right now.
Okay. Uh, weird. Is this like a weird role play thing with that club you do after school? The like catacombs and crawlers or whatever that dumbass game is you play with your nerd.
Oh god.
What? Why do you ask?
Because you don't normally act like this. Whatever. Ambrose sort of
Well, how
just
do I
goes back
normally
to
act?
looking at the front of the class. Like yourself? What kind of question is that, Rana?
Yeah.
Ethan, back me up here, right? Is she acting weird?
Always.
Hey, that's Ethan. He's got jokes. Hey.
Wow. Rana shoots Ethan a dirty look.
And
Ethan just shrugs.
as Ambrose says that, the professor at the front of the class says, "Enough with the back talk. At the back of the room, please. Mr. Shiffin is going to begin now." Now, class, as you all know, this is the day of our exams, specifically the oral reports. I hope everyone is prepared.
Oh boy.
Naturally, let's see, and he goes and he looks down a list and he says, I believe Rana and Ethan, you wanted to present first?
My dog ate my homework.
I think I need to go to the nurse. Rana looks like very pale and like she's about to throw up.
Okay, if you say so. Ethan, can you take her?
Yes, gladly.
Okay. Just hurry back if you can. We can call your parents if you're feeling that ill.
Yes, please.
Okay, go talk to the nurse. I guess we'll move on to the next report. Mr. Ambrose and Valis, I believe you were next. You can hear him saying as
Wait, was
you both
Ambrose
leave the
in
room.
the classroom? Or sorry, not Ambrose. Was Valis in the classroom?
You didn't notice him, but you do hear him say Valis's name as you're sort of getting up.
Oh, I hate dreams. This is a nightmare. Okay. Rana throws up in the first, like, the closest trash can.
Okay. Shit. All right. While Rana is doing that, Kenai and Mr. K, you both head to science class taught by Mrs. Learn About.
This is learn about.
Mrs. Learn About at Shifnal High. Yep, you hate her. She sucks. She's the worst teacher. But
Oh.
And to you two, class seems completely normal. You do a fun little activity where you get to dissect a crab.
Ooh, fun. Kenai will sit down and prop up the baseball mitt with Mr. K facing forward on the seat next to him.
You
Ready to cut open some crab? Kenai looks for some tweezers. Maybe those would be good size for Mr. K.
Jacob,
Yeah.
you're
tweezers and stuff.
muted if you're talking.
Maybe not a whole lot to say.
I forgot. Mr. K just slams his fist into the crab. Break the shell.
Fucking rips its heart out like Kalima.
More than happy to do an athletics check.
Yeah, give me an athletics check on this crab.
What the fuck?
Yeah? You just fucking rip into this crab.
34. What is happening?
Fake.
I made
Go
a
through
muscle
the-
wizard. That's what's happening.
The muscle wizard.
the go through the class. Although
Sorry.
it's impressive, Miss crab in half instead of following the assignment. Fucking- Jesus. And the class passes somewhat normally through the rest of it, and the bell rings, and it is now a 10-minute passing period. What do you do?
What does the bell sound like?
That would be honest.
Wait, did you answer the
Boom.
question? What does it
Oh,
sound
sorry.
like?
I think I did like a high like bing noise, but I think it was too high for my mic to pick up. So it's
Oh,
like
okay.
a bing, bong.
Okay.
Oh my
Just bing bong,
gosh.
bing bong.
Yep. It
How far do you think it is to this fitness test?
Well, does Kid know?
you can see on the schedules that it is it's just in the school gymnasium, which is just on the other side of the school.
All right.
So 10 minutes, you have plenty of time to get there or sort of mull about in between. So Rana was throwing up in a trash can when last we left her. And you're probably after doing all of that, you're probably like part of the way walking towards the nurse's office when the bell begins to ring and more of the hallways start to get filled with other students.
Okay.
Do
Well-
you try and meet back up? Do you see about the fitness test? Is Rana still bent on going to the nurse?
No, I guess it was mostly to just get out of that presentation.
Yeah, it's good plan. I'll have a presentation.
The sick was real, but the I guess we'll go since we're meeting back up with Kenai and the banana. We'll mostly Kenai. Let's go. Rana looks very tired and worn out, and like she might throw up again depending on how things go.
You as you walk through the halls, you do feel in your head the this sort of memory starting to appear, all of you, of this meeting place that you guys would sometimes hang out in between classes just to like talk, hang out, all that good stuff.
Okay, I guess we'll go there. You want to go to
All right,
that
it is,
meeting place?
Yeah, we'll go too.
Yeah.
Right, Mr. K.
I'm along for the ride.
Literally.
You so the meeting place that you can sort of feel in your head is upstairs nearby some lockers, in this sort of small alcove near the janitor's closet. Across from it you can see is the there's a unisex restroom across the way, and you sort of lie down.
We lie down in the unisex restroom.
No,
Is
I'm
that
sorry.
where
The
our meeting
fucking
place is?
no. The meeting place is across from the unisex
Oh,
restroom.
got it.
I looked into general and I saw what Jacob just posted and it really threw me off. But there's this little sort of alcove and you can see probably Kenai and Mr. K meet there first, and then Rana and Athan are soon to follow. you see sort of scrawled around on this little meeting place, sort of half carved into the wall using a sharp pencil and a couple bits in Sharpie. You can see like fun little doodles that you guys have put there over the years, all the way back from freshman year, writing down like your initials, Ambrose scribbling in little octopus and tentacles and eyeballs around, and
Uh,
little doodles of bells and arrows from Rana.
does is everybody else in the high school like what's the racial mix? Like, are there other elves, half elves, Goliaths, or is it just
It's
basically all humans except for us? I mean, I know
it's
Ethan's human, but
it's an all right mix. You can see it is majority humans. However, there's as you walk through the halls, you see there are some tieflings, some lizard folk, a couple other Goliaths, and definitely a few other elves.
okay.
But they
And
know gorillas go here, right?
no gorillas as far as I'm aware. Haven't implemented the gorilla outreach program for those communities yet.
Okay, so what are we doing here? Why are we here? We just came here.
We always come here. Don't you want a doodle?
Yeah. Rana Doodles help. I'm trapped.
Uh, as as Rana is doodling, Ambrose sidles up and sort of leans on the wall next to you guys and says, "Hey, what's up, dudes?
Uh
What's up, Ambrose?
What's up, homie?" And
And I walks over, daps him up.
they do a fancy little handshake that they've probably worked on for years at this point.
is Valis
Yeah.
with Ambrose?
Uh, Strangely enough, no, you don't see Valis around.
Where's Valis? I thought he was with
Oh,
you.
he his class ran long, got held after for swearing at a teacher. God, just like him, huh? Ambrose sort of has a dreamy expression on his face.
Okay.
But Rana, are you feeling all right, man? You're acting really weird today.
No, I definitely just threw up. So no, I'm not feeling well.
Oh, damn.
What's this fitness thing that's coming up?
Are you excited?
1 second.
I'm excited.
Mr. K's doodle area.
You think it's Duke University putting this on?
Duke University.
Sorry, my sister just barged in and started shouting at me. What were we talking about?
Rana was asking Ambrose about the sports something that we're doing next.
Oh yeah, Duke's fitness test. Such a fucking drag, man. They just have you do a bunch of dumb bullshit sports stuff, which of course doesn't measure the actual value of a person or anything. It just makes sure we know how to do a pull up.
Uh-huh.
Do you Ambrose sort of looks around the hallway before sort of leaning in a bit closer to the gang, and he says, "Rana, do you need any special help with that?"
What does that mean?
He motions to his mouth like he's smoking a doobie.
Herbs like parsley or cilantro or
Something like
No.
some little something to take the edge off, because
No.
you I mean, you can go visit Big Red.
Who?
Big Red, the he looks around again and he leans in and he goes, "The drug dealer I buy weed from a lot."
Uh No, it's okay. I'm fine.
You sure? You're looking
Yeah.
like you could take the edge
No,
off.
no, I
What's
want the edge, actually, because this is
Oh,
wrong,
okay.
and we need to do something about it, and I'm not going to stay here any longer than I have to, and taking off the edge might just make it more okay!
Uh-oh.
Well, I mean, if you want more edge, Big Red probably has something else
Nope,
to
it's
help you
cool. We're
with
cool.
that.
I'm good.
Okay.
I guess let's just go to this next thing, see if we can find a way out.
All right. Uh, as uh, as you sort of start walking through the halls to the gymnasium, you do see a bathroom off to the side. It's another unisex bathroom.
Well, Guff, you cut out again.
Saying y'all heard.
Hello?
Unisex
Am I here?
bathroom.
Okay.
Another
See a
unisex
unisex bathroom with you see two figures standing in front of the bathroom, both of them wearing very large, sort of low-hanging hoodies, so you can't really see their face. Uh, one of them being very large and holding a large lacrosse sort of net stick thing. What is that called? I don't know what that is. Now that I say it out loud.
I know what you're talking about, though.
Net stick
Yeah,
thing works.
Net
net
stick
stick thing,
thing works
whatever.
pretty well.
And you see standing next to that figure is a smaller figure, also wearing a large hoodie, reading a book.
Oh no. Okay.
And as you start to sort of walk by, the bigger one sort of waves at you and goes, "Hey, how you fellows doing?"
Oh my god. We're fine.
Hey,
How are you?
we're doing all right. Still getting a little employment on the side, if you catch my drift. He says, sort of wiggling his shoulders in a suggestive way and doing finger guns at Rana.
What kind of employment?
From, the he in the crowded hallway, he sort of leans down and goes, "The drug dealer is paying me for protection?"
Okay. Uh. Yeah. Yeah.
And
I
the
get.
smaller one goes, "Speaking of that, uh Big Red would like to have a word with yous."
Who?
Big Red,
No. Who does he want to talk to?
you, the royal you,
All of
you
us.
lot.
You. All.
Yeah,
Why?
I don't know. I don't ask questions. I stand in front of doors. We've established this.
Yes. Yeah. We have. We have actually. All right.
Hey, maybe this guy knows something about how to get out.
Yeah, he might. I guess we'll go talk to
Get out
him.
of the way.
Get out of
Here.
your face.
I mean, if you want to skip, we can probably hook
No, that's
something
not what we're
up.
talking about. She walks past them and goes through the door.
Okay. The big one goes, she's in a bit of a mood today, huh? To Kina.
Kira just shrugs and smiles and follows.
All right, you walk into the bathroom and immediately you're sort of hit with the stench of cigarettes,
Ugh.
and it's
Well,
it's
it's
not a
like-
good feeling.
She might.
Oh boy.
She puts a hand up to her mouth. And then
It's
she-
not like
okay.
overpowering necessarily. It's like as you walk in, you get like a whoo, and then it sort of peters out.
Yeah, but she's already queasy, so.
Yeah, it's not a good time though,
Okay.
especially if you're already
All
queasy.
right.
Because
What
it
do you
do be
want?
pretty stinky.
What's his name here? Big Red.
You look down into the bathroom, and you see there are another two sort of bigger sort of burly dudes. Kenai can probably recognize them from the school's football team. Big, heavy-set dudes. One of them is a tiefling, the other is a Goliath, and the Goliath sort of does a little whistle as you come in, not taking his eyes off you, and you see at the end of the room, one of the doors is suddenly kicked open, and uh, you hear a sort of clip clop sound
Oh dear.
as a as a figure walks out, a figure wearing distressed black jeans and a large leather jacket with a red inscription on the back that says Lil Devil with a picture of a sexy woman on it. And as he turns to face you, you recognize the very sharp angular features and lovely swept back red hair and large horns of Arcaz.
Uh-huh. Wonderful. You would be here. And the drug dealer. What do you want?
Arcaz shrugs and says, "Hey, beautiful. It's been a minute."
Don't talk to me like that. What do you want?
Oh shit. All right, down to business then. What's the deal?
I don't know what you're talking about.
All right. I guess everyone's playing stupid today. Why am I here?
What? I don't
This
know.
little
Why? What are you talking about?
you're not he sort of looks around. This isn't you. This isn't your doing.
What's this? Are you talking about this weird, like, I don't know, would it be a dream? I don't know what this is.
Yes.
Why am I here?
So,
This isn't you?
this isn't you?
Okay.
Classic.
Okay. Mr.
Arcaz
Arcos.
leans against one of the stall doors and he says, "So there I am, right? Having the most wonderful orgy of my
Oh
existence
no.
out in what was the town that Arcaz like took over? I'm sorry, what's the
Shifnal.
fucking name of it?
That was
Shifnal.
Shifnal.
Out in Shifnal, right? And the next thing I know, I fall asleep. I wake up here in my quote unquote awkward years.
Well, well, shit. If whatever's doing this can do this to you, how the fuck are we
They can
supposed
try
to
to
get
do it
out?
to me.
No, you're stuck in here just like us. If you're still here, you're
No,
stuck.
no.
Have you
I
tried to get
am
out?
I am surveilling
Uh-huh.
the situation.
Sure. Then get us out.
Look, whatever. I know what? It is too delicious of an idea of you guys being stuck in here. So, if you're not going to give me any straight answers,
I don't
I'm
have
just
any
going to
answers
break
to
your
give you.
legs.
I don't have any answers to give you. I don't know why I'm here either.
All right. You want to be difficult? Let's be difficult. Everyone give me some initiative.
All right, fight in the bathroom.
Bathroom fight. Oh boy.
Bathroom
What was that?
fight.
What just happened? My token just disappeared. Ah!
We haven't done anything in a while. Maybe it just refreshed.
Well, for some reason, it had me select a different token, which was odd.
Okay, so we've got.
So somehow my initiative roll was
Here we
private? I don't know, that was weird.
And let's just
It's not
roll
my
a
fault.
quick d20. These fellas. Oh, not very good at all. Oh, it rolled 2. What the fuck? Oh yeah, go with the 5 for the initiative.
What? No, the 2 was
Yep.
first.
Eh,
Not that probably doesn't matter. Oh, it might matter.
Fine.
It doesn't. Oh, Mr. K rolled it. Whatever.
Rolled a 1.
All right. So as Arcaz snaps his fingers, you see the two sort of burlier, assumedly bodyguards from the football team, sort of stand up and start cracking their knuckles to the left and right of you, and then Arcaz is standing in front of you. About bathroom is about like 20 feet across, and then you've got about 10 feet of this middle with 5 feet on the left and right being taken up by the stalls and the sinks. So you've got like a 20-foot by 10-foot area to move
Okay. Rana. I'm assuming
around
Rana
in,
first. Yeah. Okay. So he's within
give
15
or
feet of
take.
me?
Ooh, the magic of the mind. He's yeah.
Alright. She'll say, look, Arcaz, I don't know what's going on. I'd like to get out. I don't know what answers you're looking for, but I don't have them. I thought you might. Um, but if you want to fight, fine. And then she tries to cast Spirit Guardians again? But I don't know how this is working, so I don't know if it actually succeeds. That's what she's gonna try. She's gonna try to cast Spirit Guardians.
Right? You sort of attempt to cast the Spirit Guardian. However, uh, y- y- in in your sort of now teenage state, the spell is a bit less effective than normal. So it's normally a 15-foot radius, right?
Yeah.
It is the sprites that appear are quite a bit smaller, and it is a 5-foot radius.
Okay. Okay, I'm guessing that you want it to do less damage then as well. Maybe 1d8?
Yeah, just 1d8.
Okay. Okay. And then that's my turn.
Okay, did okay. So next it is Ethan's go.
Why does he keep being so high on the initiative track?
I
Uh,
don't know.
uh, well, I guess if we're gonna get in a fight, uh, yeah, why not? Ethan will go up to Arcaz and try and punch him.
All right, give me a punch.
That
Yeah,
does an 18.
you hit him.
All right, and then try and punch him again.
All right.
Hey, I know that number works.
Yeah.
Some good damage, and then Ethan will retreat back to his friends and cast Sanctuary on himself.
Really quick, uh as you sort of start to move away, Arcaz points a finger at you. Can Ethan give me a dexterity save?
Yes. Oh my gosh!
Wow.
Why
Oh
do I keep
no.
rolling ones?
So as you start to roll away, Ethan fails to get away in time as Arcaz takes a long drag of a cigarette and just blows the smoke directly at you. And that is, let me double check the dice on this. All right. That will be 17 damage.
Okay. So Ethan will take 8 damage.
Okay. Is that your turn?
Yeah.
All right. It is Kenai's go.
All right.
You have the two big burly men on either side of you, and then Arkaz in front.
Yeah, so Kenai's going to plead with the two burly men and say, "Bros, dudes, come on!
All right.
I don't want to do this." And he will back up behind the banana man and just ready a dodge and stay within Rana's sort of protection, I guess. Circle there.
The big burly tiefling says, "Sorry, bro, but he's like paying us hella cheddar to make sure that he doesn't get beat up a bunch, and it seems like you guys are trying to beat him up. I hope this doesn't affect the fact that we can still get. I hope this doesn't affect our friendship and we can still get our pump on Friday."
Word, bro, word. That's the end of my turn.
All right. All right. With that, the big sort of burly Goliath is going to try and reach out and grapple with Ethan.
Uh,
I believe
Can
that's.
Oh, yeah. Can he make a wisdom save first?
Okay. 14?
He finds he is unwilling to grapple Ethan. He needs to pick somebody else.
Okay, he's going to try and grapple Rana, I guess.
He's gonna make a wisdom save.
Oh, is that what the spell does that Rana cast?
No, he makes this is a different wisdom save. He's probably still gonna get to grapple Rana, but he's gonna take some damage if he fails this next save.
Oh, okay. Well, he's not the wisest sort. 16 though?
Yeah, if it meets it, does he
Yeah.
succeed? Okay, then
Yep.
he doesn't take any damage.
Okay. And he's going to, I believe that's.
One of the little fae tries to like slap at him.
Let's give him a little bap on the cheek.
Yeah, but he, I guess, wisdoms them away.
Just thinks real hard. And I gotta double check. It's been a long time since I've tried grappling something. It's they like contested strength or something?
Athletics.
Or just an
And
attack?
Rana can do either acrobatics or athletics.
Okay. Athletics.
Let's do probably acrobatics. Yes.
Believe it or not, the football team guy, pretty good at athletics.
Ooh.
Huh.
Oh, wow.
Who does that tie go to?
Rana.
Cool.
All right. The big guy tries to sort of grab at you, but you manage to kick him off. The other one, the big Goliath, is just gonna take a swing at Kenai.
All right. So I prepared a dodge action. Does that mean it happens at disadvantage?
Yes.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
All right.
And I don't have my shield, right? You took all our weapons and stuff away.
Yep.
Yep.
Didn't
Okay.
have to phrase it exactly like that. I'm just, but
All of our cool magic.
Well, he didn't do anything.
I didn't do anything. It's whoever's doing this.
It's true.
20 plus. Let's see. Okay, yeah, natural one.
I think you missed.
Well,
He missed.
yeah, you definitely missed. Last chance.
Missed on that. And then Arkaz, sort of dusting himself off from Ethan's punches, is going to take you see him reach into his back pocket and pull out a small switchblade, and he's going to try and Oh yeah, we're in some real greaser territory, and he's gonna take a small swipe at Rana.
Me? He needs to make a wisdom save.
All right. 10, how's that do?
He takes 8 radiant.
Oh shit, that is not good for big old devilman. Right, he does, and I assume
You can
that.
still attack her. It is just
Oh,
like
okay.
if he's coming within a melee attacking range, then he's gonna get hit by the spirit guardians.
All right, yeah,
So
he goes in.
oh no, Guff, you cut out. Guff, you cut out.
Snap across the cheek, and see if it could roll. That would be nice. There we go. Oh, it rolled it twice.
Wait, so what is he doing? You cut out.
Yeah, sorry. I don't know. I think my connection is freaking out. It's making shit roll twice. 12 to hit.
Well, if I don't have any of my armor or anything, what is my AC?
I I think AC is when you're not wearing armor. It's like your dexterity modifier
Like,
or
so
something.
10
Somebody
plus
who knows rules better than
dex?
me.
Yeah.
Yeah. 10 plus
So
dex.
There you go.
I mean, do I still have that bark skin going? Like, that's just kind of always with her. So I'll give it 14.
All right, yeah. So he misses, and he's going to.
He tries to slap her? Is that what I heard?
No, he tries to swipe at you with a switchblade.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah.
So it's on now.
He's not just going in for a back. It's on. Gloves, gauntlets down. Yeah.
Okay.
And Arcos is going to, since he missed Rana, he's going to try and go one for Athan. I assume he needs that wisdom.
He does.
He does. $16?
Nope.
Okay.
But does that mean he has to try to attack Rana again?
Or K9.
Right.
You know what? He's going to go after Mr. K.
The banana.
Oh, let's get him involved. He sees his banana movement and stuff.
Get some banana slices.
So
Gonna
my
try.
armor class comes from my banana peel.
Okay. Yeah, you know what? I'll let that ride. I guess.
As per my character sheet.
Alright. So that is.
It's not anticipating this. No, it's still.
22 though.
I'll cast Shield to pump my AC up to 24.
Whoa.
Okay, I will say, because you are still a little bit green on the banana side, the shield only gives you a +3 bonus.
Okay, that's fine. I'll still do it.
Okay.
It's gonna hit, but I'll still do it.
Okay. And when he gives you a good little stab for 13 damage, gives you a little poke. Barely injured.
Not a bruise.
Gives you just a little nick, and then Arcos moves back to the back of the room. And then, that'll... Actually, no, he stands right there. So now it is Mr. K's turn.
I don't understand. The master said that spell helps you not get hit. Master K will move around so that he's flanking the one that tried to grapple Rana.
Okay.
Try to,
That's the big tiefling, I believe.
yeah, and try to punch him in the ankle.
All right.
I know you said we don't have weapons, but this is where it's.
Okay.
Oh, I can do this without. Okay. Do I still have the bonus from my belt?
No,
No
because
magic gear.
yeah, your belt has been replaced with the fanny pack that had your school supplies in it.
Oh, that should be an advantage. So 15.
15. Yeah, that'll hit.
3 plus 46. Ugh, that's the worst roll.
Not quite the
11
worst.
damage.
It's not great.
There are 3 ones in that roll.
Well, one of
Yeah,
them was a
you
D1, so I don't know what you were expecting from that one.
Max damage.
So yeah, you give him a good wallop in the ankle, and he sort of like grabs his leg and hops for a second, and you hear him go, "Roll, come on, that's my scholarship leg," and it is unless Mr. K has anything else to do, that's back to Rana.
Nope, forgot to cast the spell, so not gonna do it.
Oh, okay.
uh, Rana looks at Cause and says, "Last chance, man. You're either gonna help us get out of this, and we can help you get out of this too, or like we can work together, or we're done. What's it gonna be?"
Huh. Arcos, are you being you're being legit with him? Like you actually want to potentially also help him get out?
I mean, yeah. Mostly because he's probably way more powerful than we are. That's how she perceives him. And it's like, he's only going to be an asset to us getting out. And he's not going to help us without helping himself get out, so whatever. If it gets him out, fine.
Okay.
So she's being completely straight.
On your turn, in the middle of this little conversation, he's just gonna really quick. Yeah, he he sort of looks you up and down and tries to get a read on you, and he can see your specifically on Rana more than anyone else. He can see the sort of sickness that Rana's been going through, and he uh you see him press a button on the knife, and it flicks back inside, and then he turns the knife around and he presses another button, and a comb pops out, and he's sort of you see him slick back his hair and dust himself off after the tussle, and he goes, "You're playing it straight with me?"
Yes. I mean, I hate you, but yes. I don't want to be here anymore, and I imagine you don't either.
Well, believe it or not, it's not. You know, hate is a strong word, but I can understand how we wouldn't be on the best of footing right now. So, sure, I'll give you a hand. And he snaps his fingers, and his two sort of bodyguards slink backwards. One of them still rubbing his leg and sort of staring daggers at Mr. K.
Rana will drop her Spirit Guardians.
All right. Now that we understand each other, you don't have any inkling as to what this is.
The last thing I remember was being on a job. Correct me if I'm wrong, Guff. The last thing I remember is being on a job. We were trying to figure out something with some hidden stash, and then we saw an amulet instead, and then I conked out and woke up here.
An amulet, huh?
Like
What was on
yeah,
it?
with an amethyst.
Huh. And it made you pass out and you woke up here.
Yup, pretty much.
There was somebody at my orgy also wearing an amulet that made my head feel a little fuzzy. Granted, I thought the thing making my head feel fuzzy was all of the drugs and lasciviousness I was getting up to. That is interesting. All right. Well, and Cause is about to say something else when suddenly you can hear the bell ringing again, and you all check your schedules and you see that you have 2 minutes to make it to the gymnasium.
Do we really have to go, or can we figure this out?
Arcaz sort of leans against one of the stalls close to Rana and sort of motions for her to come closer.
Rana warily comes closer, but
It's all right.
readies an action to cast thaumaturgy if she has to. Like, if he makes any sort of aggressive move towards her, she's gonna cast thaumaturgy.
Oh, you cut out a little bit for me, or maybe I'm
Oh,
cutting out for everyone. Oh, hello?
I just said, so
Oh,
Rana
okay.
will move towards him warily, and if he makes any sort of aggressive motion towards her, she's going to cast thaumaturgy.
All right. He's not doing anything aggressive. He has now sheathed the comb and put it back in his back pocket.
Okay.
Uh, he motions Rana over and he whispers to her, "Listen, I'm not the real cause.
Okay. Then what are you?
I think, at least, I'm some sort of projection that was made, but you can't make a prediction of an archdemon and not expect it to look around.
Yeah. Okay.
So, the real cause is actually not here. I'm some sort of weird figment of your imagination, I guess, which has all sort of ethical and crazy implications for what the or whatever, but I'm not going to focus on that right now. As much as I would love to see you guys get just consumed by this crazy illusion, dream, whatever it is, if anything's going to kill you, it's going to be me. So, I'll let you know that even though I don't have the most senses in here, I am getting something weird coming from the gymnasium. I think that fitness something is probably a trap, and whoever's hosting this little shindig probably has something to do with it.
Wonderful. Okay. Thank you.
All right. Well, I suppose y'all should mosey on down. Would you like to buy any drugs while you're here?
No, I'm good. Thanks.
Do you have
No
any?
Adderall? I know you got big tests coming up.
Do you have any marjoram like you had last time?
Fresh out of margarine, little buddy. I put in a special request, but shipping delays and all that.
All right.
Margarine.
Margarine.
Marjoram.
Oh. Did we hear what Cause said to Rana?
He whispered it, but I assume Rana is probably going to relay that information.
Yeah, as soon as we leave, she'll tell them.
All right, so are you guys going to head out?
Yeah, might as well.
Yep.
Think
Alright.
there's gonna be scouts at this fitness test?
As you turn to leave, Kaz turns around as he puts a cigarette in his mouth and he says, "Oh hey, by the way,
Oh no.
Oh, I was like, what?
no, I'm still here. Sorry, I paused for dramatic effect.
Oh.
Uh, by the way, next time you see Ambrose in the real world, not whatever this is, tell him I'm gonna skin him and use his tattoos for a rug."
Okay.
All right, bye now. And
Bye.
Kaz waves as you leave.
As soon as we get out of the bathroom, she's like, yeah, I'm not telling him that. The guy said he's not the real cause. He said there's probably a trap waiting for us in the gym, but also that might be a way to figure out how to get out of here.
I like out of here.
setting the trap.
Yep. All
I
right.
think the
So
only
we,
way I can get out of here is on a scholarship.
what?
I think the only way I can get out of here is on a scholarship.
What's a Okay. Anyway, no, I don't care. We go to the gymnasium. Rana.
You guys head down to the gym?
Every time she passes a trash can, she's just always looking for the next trash can, just in case.
That's another thing, actually. As you sort of start to get closer to the gymnasium, Rana, your sickness does seem to get a little bit worse.
Wonderful.
And you can't quite put your finger. Actually, yeah, give me a, I guess, wisdom check. Oh, shit. Okay. Natural 20. All right. So, as you start to reach the gymnasium, you realize one of the reasons you've been feeling this way is uh, your aberration sense. You've got that thing you can, like, sense an aberrant location.
Yep.
You can't locate anywhere specific currently. Everything, it feels like you're where the aberrant sense usually can tell you, like, can it usually tell you like exactly where and how many? I believe that's
If I'm, it depends on like how you want to use the ability, but if I'm like actively using it, yes. If you're wanting to go with like a passive interpretation, then just a general sense of unease is fine.
okay. Yeah, it's you're getting a sort of passive unease as you walk through the halls, and as you get to the gymnasium, it seems to get stronger. So you you can immediately you can start to tell whatever's doing this, it's got some big aberrant stank on it.
Well, we're unarmed.
Rana, yeah, so Rana says, we might have some.
Wait, isn't there a
Aberrant.
fencing course in this high school?
A fencing course that also has great axes and magical bows.
Yeah.
I'm pretty good with a rapier, but
They're probably not good for actual fights, but with being a school.
Well, worth a shot.
Although it is a fantasy high school, it's not like Hogwarts where kids are just like dying every 3 weeks or something.
All right.
Rana
So-
suddenly turns very sharply towards a trash can and throws up, and then she goes, aberrations that way, while she's doing her thing.
Yeah.
When she's pointing that way, she's pointing towards the gym.
Because this is your second throw up in about an hour, can you probably give me 1d4 of damage?
Yeah,
Just because you're probably feeling really shitty.
yeah.
Okay, Mr. K. Yeah, you take a little damage from that.
Ugh. This sucks. Oh,
Emotional damage.
emotional damage. Okay.
So you guys head into the gymnasium.
Yeah.
As you head in, you see that there are two entrances. Well, there's a single main entrance to the gymnasium, and then off to the side you can see two side entrances to the locker rooms of the gymnasium.
Okay. What is there anybody organizing anything, or are there other people here, or
You can see like a couple safety officers sort of waving people in, and a couple teachers sort of gearing up for it. You can see them like plugging in stuff to a sort of microphone system and getting things ready. Students are starting to flood in there.
do we have to go change?
That's usually what you do for a gym class.
Okay, Rana will like stumble towards the girl's locker, and then fervently pray for her weapons to be in this locker.
You find the lockers that is yours. Can I? Let's see. Can I get a
Please.
dexterity check for if you can get the door open?
Oh God. Oh wait, that's not. Wait, why did you do that? Let's not do that. When dex check.
Oh, don't bane yourself.
Right? Oh no.
Oh dear. Good
Yeah,
old two.
Just struggling with the.
Yeah, you really sort of fumble with that locker. The guys, by the way, I assume Athan and Kenai and
Mr. K.
I think he cut out.
Yeah.
I've got a change of clothes I remember in my backpack, so guess that's what I put on.
Yeah.
In
Ron,
the
you
locker room.
you eventually do get your locker open. However, inside you can see no, unfortunately, no bows and arrows. There's just a spare set of gym shoes, as well as strangely enough, like a small sort of uh like lipstick setup, like different like small trinkets of like makeup, like a small hand mirror and things.
The fuck?
Yeah.
Oh, really quick, she'll look at the mirror. Does she have
Yeah.
like her big elf locks going on, or does she have like a normal braid, like how when she was Gwen?
Yeah, so she as you look into the mirror, you do see first of all, you look younger, which is a very bizarre feeling. And you do notice that your appearance more closely resembles when you were going by Gwen back
Okay.
in those days.
Yeah. Okay. The elves.
More of a just a
Oh,
fancy
never
sort
mind.
of elf braid.
Yeah. 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 Okay. Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
I was just curious. So Rana will groan sadly and grumble and change and then go back out.
Yeah. Right.
But keep an eye out
So now
for
you're all
maybe any other lockers that might be peeking. Like it's a dream, so she's like, "Come on, there's got to be another locker. They've got to be here somewhere."
I mean, I didn't say anything about it being a dream.
Well, yeah, but that's what Rana thinks it is.
Okay. And then I assume or Mr. K and Ethan, do you want to do anything special in the locker room?
She does keep her bell earrings on.
Yes.
She
Mr.
does
K
not
looks
take those
around.
off.
Realizes that he's in everything that he needs and walks back out.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, Ethan doesn't
Convenience.
really have anything he needs. He's pretty set.
All right.
You're not gonna change.
So you walk out.
He's, I guess he's still put on, I guess, gym shorts or whatever. Some running shoes. Yeah,
Yeah, you've got
I'm sure he's got some running shoes. He's a fast
yeah,
boy.
you've got some. He's speedy. Yeah, you've got some running shoes as well as like a loose tank top and some shorts in your locker. Just typical sort of gym class attire.
Gym
You
class was the worst.
Oh boy, and is it going to be? You walk out into the gymnasium and you can see there's a bunch of speakers and everything set up, and there's a couple extra sort of uh I guess security standing around at the doors and stuff because there's a much larger amount of students in here than would normally be because it is the Duke's fitness test. So, uh you are sort of instructed as you come out of the locker room. You see standing with a microphone in his hand, standing with a microphone in her hand, is the gym teacher, Mrs. Runnin' Strong.
Excellent.
Yeah.
I like to think that you came up with these and wrote them down.
I, I can neither confirm nor deny anything about the Guffshot. You and you see the gym teacher is standing there. She appears to be sort of an older woman, probably like early 50s ish. And she curiously, with passive perception, probably Rana and Athan notice. She is wearing two small earrings that look a little bit like like squids, little squid earrings.
Hmm.
A little weird for a gym teacher. Aside from that,
Okay.
though, she has the classic sort of gym teacher. She's a bit athletic, but she's getting on there in years. She's got a little bit of
Mullet.
that like old person strength where they're real stringy. Absolutely has a mullet.
Excellent.
And she's got some running shoes, and she, as everyone sort of steps out, she goes, "All right, students, everyone line up on the left half of the gym."
Mr. K starts to go to the right half of the gym.
Left half, Mr. K.
Right. And turns around and goes with the other students.
How many other students are there in this gym?
A decent amount, probably 20 or 30 other students.
Got it.
And everyone is nice and lined up. And the teacher, you see the gym professor, gym teacher say, she walks out in front of everyone with a microphone in hand and says, "All right, everybody, you know how this goes. We do this every year. I know that people don't like this, but I don't want any early tap outs. When you hear the beep, you are to run as fast as you can to the other side of the gym. Then when you hear the next beep, you are to run back, and whoever lasts the longest will be crowned king of the gym." No, I'm kidding. You
Ethan
are
wins.
expected to last at least 10 rounds of this.
So this isn't
speed. This is for stamina.
Yes, Mr. K, this is a test of your endurance and how fast you are, because that is very important to the Duke. He wants to
Also
ensure
speed.
that all of our students are growing up healthy, which is why I have also instated there will be no more ice cream in the cafeteria as of
Oh.
2 weeks from now.
But my ice cream breaks.
Mr. K, are you
Monster.
going to keep interrupting?
Sorry, Mrs.
All right.
Running strong.
Rana raises her hand.
Yes, Mrs. Ronaldo.
Oh.
Oh,
Interesting. Uh,
got her.
Rana like blinks in surprise a little bit at that, and asks, "Who's this Duke?"
Duke Leto.
Oh, excellent.
I
Oh,
knew
great.
that answer. Okay.
Yep.
Is he coming?
No. Why would he come here?
Why are we doing this test?
Are you giving me an attitude, Missy?
No, I'm not. I'm just sorry, ma'am. I'm just not feeling very well. I've thrown up twice already today. You can ask my history teacher, Mr. Schiffen.
That was great delivery.
That was
Mr.
amazing.
How strong are the aberrant vibes off of the gym teacher?
Pretty strong. Pretty
Yeah.
really strong.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay.
how far is it from the place we start to the other side of the gym?
It's about 60 feet. It's a
Oh
pretty big
dear.
gym. Yeah.
Kina will get in a running stance and glare over at Mr. K as if a personal competition is brewing between the two of them.
Oh, shit. Okay.
Don't get too close.
Everybody ready?
Yep. Well,
All right. And she walks off of the gym, and there is a loud beep.
Kina sprints.
Mr. K casts a Chardonnay stride and then starts running.
All right.
Ethan
shit,
doesn't seem
okay.
to be taking things very seriously and gets there first.
All
This
right.
is amazing. What an ability.
Everyone give me an athletics check.
Yes.
Yes.
This room is
Ah,
60
I
feet
rolled a
across. Ethan's movement speed is 65.
No, Mr. K,
Wait,
there's
so
no
you can
way.
go 65 in one move? Like that's not
Yes,
even double moving?
that's not even a dash.
Oh
Or
my
his second
god.
dash.
Oh my god.
Or
I
his
thought I
third.
was
Oh yeah.
fast.
All right.
I mean, technically I can whatever. You're ridiculous.
Yeah,
Rana's pretty
yeah.
fast.
You're
She's
not
just not
wrong.
that
Alright.
fast. Do we take the D6 of fire?
I'm pretty sure I do. I was standing right next to him.
There's another beep. Give me another athletics check. Oh,
All right.
Wait, what was the
Oh,
result of the
shoot.
first one?
What the hell is this?
Ah.
Kenai, as you're running, you suddenly feel very, very drained, and you gain 1 level of exhaustion.
Oh, no. I thought I was going to trip or something.
Oh no, it can only get worse from here.
One
With
level
one
of
level-
And there's another
exhaustion.
beep.
Wait,
With
so
one
does,
level of exhaustion,
I-
you roll at disadvantage.
All right.
I have a question, Guff. My rolls
Yes.
were lower than Kenai's, so how is Rana doing?
Oh, didn't Kenai get like a nat 1?
She did,
did.
or he did, but I rolled
Ooh,
a 5
Ron also
and an
didn't do very
8.
good.
So, do I have
Oh.
2 levels?
You have 1 level of exhaustion.
Okay.
And there's another beep. Give me another athletics. And also, just athletics.
Actually, my athletics should be lower because I don't have my belt.
Mr. K is tearing through this.
I mean, fire does come out the back of him as he runs.
Yeah.
That's true. You. All right. There is another beep. However, when this beep occurs, as you're running across the gym, you can see out of the corner of your eye a door opens, and you can see Arcaz is now slunk his way into the gym.
Yeah, Rana's actually not running this time. She's going to stay on the wall. And she is going to... she looks sick, but she's going to play it up a little bit.
Okay.
Like, she has a level of exhaustion now, and she's already been dealing with, like, throwing up, so...
Everyone
she's
else
not going to push herself
reaches the
too
other
hard.
side. Everyone else reaches the other side of the gymnasium, and the teacher looks at Rana and says, "Miss Unaldo, however you say your name, is there a problem?"
Yeah, do you want me to throw up in the middle of the gym again?
"If it means you'll keep running."
No,
Ooh.
I'm not going to do that.
Spicy.
"You're giving up?
Yeah.
If you're giving up, then you will die."
Oh, dear.
And the gym teacher's eyes flash red. You can see out of the corner of your eye, Kaz has now dashed into the gym, ducking a security guard, and has, with with his switchblade, has cut open, or he's jammed it into the lock of one of the side doors of the gymnasium and flung it open. And he shouts, "Hey, dumbass heroes, over here! Can everybody give me some initiative?"
Oh.
Oh, should we save that for next week? Because it's 5 o'clock.
Oh shit. Do you guys need to be somewhere?
No.
I do. Unfortunately.
Yeah.
I'm
I
ready
was
for this
gonna say.
battle, but I can roll the initiative for sure.
Ah,
I guess that tracks. Oh, I was supposed to
Okay.
roll at disadvantage. Oh well, it's pretty low anyway.
Oh,
Mrs. Running Strong, do we keep running?
Uh, well, as you reach the sidewall and as Kaz busts open the door and flings it open, all of you watch as the gym teacher's eyes glow red and seams begin to sort of form all across her body, and the this mist, this strange sort of haziness that's been following you this entire time seems to lift almost for a second, and you can see where the gym teacher was standing. You see a very tall and very angry looking mind flayer.
Oh God.
And I
nice.
believe that's where we'll end it for
Hey,
this week, I guess.
She's like a banana too.
In what way?
She had a peel.
Okay.
Oh goodness. Okay.
How do you
Wonderful.
shake off a level of exhaustion?
You don't.
Take a rest.
That's
I
yeah,
believe.
long.
Oh, bummer.
Yes, we will be rolling.
Good plan,
ability
Mr.
checks.
Mind Flayer.
Yeah.
Or misses. We never know. You never know.
Miss Mind
That's why all
Flayer.
the bathrooms were unisex. Mind players are asexual, aren't they? No.
Yeah.
Well, that was unexpected.
Yes.
But
Yes,
a,
it was.
fun journey through Shifnal.
Hi.
Shifnal High.
Shifnal High.
With Mr.
Shift.
Shiffin.
Shiffin.
Mr. Shiffin. What did I call the science teacher?
Learning
Learning things.
learn about something.
Learn about.
Yeah.
Learn
Watch
around.
the VOD. You'll see it.
Okay. Are we
Oh,
still
gosh.
streaming?
Yeah. Oh, should we stop?
Oh.
Okay, bye Twitch. Bye Twitch.
Ronna, cut the